Hey everybody, welcome to The Recoup. I'm Cooper Daniels, and I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. And today we're talking about biofuels. What are they? And are they a real solution to climate change, and should you invest in it? So let's get into it. What are biofuels? Biofuels are fuels made from living shit. Biofuels, you know what I mean? Like corn or molasses or, beets or forest waste, shit that grows. And then you got regular fuels like gas and diesel and kerosene, which is all made from crude oil. So if crude oil were food, it'd be like a big juicy burger. And if biofuels were a burger, it'd be like a vegan impossible burger. Am I selling this? Because I want the juicy burger. Yeah! If crude oil were like a hamburger made out of chuck meat, 80-20 ground up cow dicks. Crude oil is like a kick in your fucking dick, and biofuels are like a nice long stroke. Crude oil fuels are like ground chuck burgers. Then biofuels are vegan impossible burgers. I know which one I'd rather eat, but I do know which ones I should eat, and we should be using renewable fuels. Got it? So let's get into it. There's ethanol, biodiesel, isobutanol. These are biofuels. Now, ethanol's been around a long time. It's in the fuel that we pump into our cars as we speak. Isobutanol is relatively new. It's been around for a bit, but it's been expensive and the price is coming down. The cool thing about isobutanol is that it has a much higher energy content than ethanol. So you can put that into jet engines instead of kerosene, or you can turn it into kerosene, whatever. You don't need, whatever. Isobutanol works in jet planes and jet engines. And it also doesn't fuck up pipes. So it's a great option. And then you have biodiesel, and that's fantastic for diesel engines as well. So is it a solution to climate change? Well, is it the future? Well, it certainly is a great first step, because one of the best things about biofuels is that you can throw that into existing infrastructure, into engines that are around now. You could throw it into an airplane, you could throw it into a car, you could throw it into a truck, into a race car, into a boat. Any of that stuff can take it. The main concern for people is the cost effectiveness. And this thing is moving fast. And as that happens, prices come down, and the prices are coming down. So should you invest in it? Is there a real future? Because are we going to electrify everything? Is hydrogen is that going to be widely adopted? Probably. I think that there's going to be a lot of electrifying and a lot of hydrogen fuel. I certainly believe that. But until then, we are going to need some other options other than, oil to use. And I think that biofuels are fantastic. So are there any companies that you should invest in? Well, I like a company called Gevo. They had a great run in the beginning of the year. The co-founder was named to Joe Biden's science team. People got really excited, ran it up over like 15. There was some great contracts. Praj out in India, they've worked with Delta in the past. There's a lot of exciting stuff. They're signing contracts to sell fuel in the future. And if these companies don't want the fuel, they still buy it. They're gonna want it because they've already bought it. And, the CEO keeps on coming out with a twinkle in his eye and a grin on his face, like there's a lot more contracts and exciting partnerships to come. So if you do invest in Gevo, you're definitely investing in the idea that they're going to successfully, be able to make biofuels, cost effective and widely adapted. So you might be able to get in now. It fell from that high of like 1550 all the way to mid fives. It's working itself back up to like 720. That's where we're sitting right now. I think you could jump in. I really do. Or you can, wait for some contracts and see it get over 10, 11 and, play it in a more safe way. But I think there's money to be made. All right. Do your homework.